When I left Trayvon in January, it was in fear to my life.
Miss Locke, you got to pay child support. That has nothing to do with the past. This is about the future. The child lives with Mr. Hoskins, will live with Mr. Hoskins in the future. All right, Mr. Williams, go ahead and proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, I'd like to call the mother. Ma'am, can I get you to state your full name for the record?
Jasmine Marie Locke,
Thank you so much, ma'am. Can you give me the names and ages of the child we're here for today?
Kimani Dior Murray, and he's one.
Thank you so much. And for that child, you are not requesting a DNA test. Is that correct?
No, sir.
You're asking that the court establish Mr. Hoskins as the father of that child. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Now, did you hear the previously agreed to terms I read out into the record?
Yes, sir.
Are those still your agreements?
Yes, sir.
Are you asking the court to accept those agreements?
Yes, sir.
And do you believe those agreements are in the best interest of your child?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Now, I'd like to move on to the contested issues, which, as I have them now, currently are conservatorship, medical support, possession and access, and the name change. So let's start with the easiest of those four, the name change. Are you requesting that your child's name be changed today, ma'am?
No.
You would not like the name change to be Murray-Hoskins? That's not what you're requesting today?
Oh, yes, I agree to that.
So you are requesting the name change to Murray-Hoskins for the child. Is that correct?
Yes, Trayvon requested that, and I accepted.
Yes, ma'am. No problem. Now,
Right, guys, this courtroom is heating up fast. Jasmine Locke faces off against Trayvon Hoskins, both standing stiff as the clerk swears them in. The judge's tone cuts through the tension. It's not just another custody dispute, it's years of emotion bursting into 22 minutes of truth. Everyone can feel it. The air thick with unspoken history. What started as a simple support hearing is already showing cracks of deeper pain. You can tell this isn't ending quietly.
as far as the medical support, how's the child currently covered under health insurance?
Medicaid.
And would you like him to keep that coverage?
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason you would rather have the child on Medicaid as opposed to possibly the father's insurance?
It's not really a reason. I just didn't see the difference very much. So he's already covered. So
Okay, well, the state would be of the mind that if the father has insurance that's reasonable at a reasonable cost available to him, that the father carry that insurance through his employer. Now, if you had a reason, like you go to the same doctors
yes, sir.
or things of that nature, are you basically saying Medicaid better fits your medical situation for the child?
Yes, sir. He has a doctor here in Bell County.
And that's why you're asking that he continue to have Medicaid. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. One moment. As far as possession and access, now, where do you currently live?
I live in Killeen or
And where
Temple, Texas. Sorry.
No, no problem. And where does Mr. Hoskins live?
In Dallas, I believe so. I'm not very sure.
So that's over 100 miles apart. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Judge wastes no time. You've been splitting expenses for a while, she reminds them, voice sharp. Jasmine bites her lip, Trayvon crosses his arms. Viewers can feel that tug of war between pride and responsibility. All right, guys, you can already sense that hidden resentment surfacing. The court's tone changes. What looks routine becomes a power struggle over who's carried the real weight. The judge leans in, ready to slice through excuses. And both parties realize there's nowhere to hide from the truth anymore.
Okay. So would you be in agreement or disagreement with giving the father a standard possession order with the over 100 miles provisions?
He's the custodial parent, Mr. Williams.
My apologies, Your Honor. Ma'am, would you be in agreement to having a standard possession order where you would be able to have visits based on the 100 miles apart provisions in that order?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, previously you both requested a non-disclosure. So where would you like to have the pickups and drop-offs take place?
Preferably in Buc-ee's in Temple, Texas, off North General Bruce Drive.
And Temple, that's an address closer to you, correct?
Yes, sir. I'm currently on probation. I cannot leave the county. That's why I requested something closer.
Yes, ma'am. And you're not, or the probation, was it to do with anything involving violence between yourself and Mr. Hoskins or the child?
No, sir.
Okay, yes, ma'am. And you're asking that there be an exchange location at the Buc-ee's in Temple on 4155 North General Bruce Drive. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Now, as far as the conservatorship piece, who currently has possession of the child?
Trayvon has possession of the child unwillingly. I feel like he kidnapped him without my
Okay.
permission.
Okay, hold
So
on 1 second. 1 second. How long has he been in possession of the child?
that's February 20th.
Now, since he's had possession of the child, who's been making the day-to-day decisions regarding?
Listen to this. Jasmine starts detailing unpaid bills, saying she's done more than her fair share. Her voice shakes between anger and exhaustion. Trayvon fires back that he's been doing everything he can, his frustration showing through every word. The judge interrupts, reminding them this isn't about revenge. It's about a child who deserves better. The silence after that line? Deafening. The audience can feel the shift. The courtroom transforms from argument to reckoning, and every eye in the room is locked on the bench.
The child.
Trayvon.
Do you have any say in those decisions at all?
No, I have tried. They will not contact me. I have no contact with my son. I try, but I get no response.
So is that the reason you're seeking a joint managing conservatorship with the father today?
Yes, sir. I just want what's best for Kimani. I feel like he deserves both parents.
So do you believe you and the father could make decisions equally that could affect the child? Could y'all make decisions together for the child?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that one more time, sir?
Do you believe you and Mr. Hoskins can make decisions together that could to equally co-parent the child? Do you think y'all could work together to raise this child?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. I believe as far as the medical, the state is requesting if the child were to stay state medical, the state is requesting that they be paid at $60 per month beginning July 1st, 2025. Would you be in agreement or disagreement with that?
Disagreement.
And why is that?
60 months. He's already covered through his Medicaid. So
You do understand that Medicaid is not free, Ms. Locke, is that correct?
yes, sir.
Okay. So as far as the payment that's being paid out.
By now, the tension is thick enough to slice. The judge looks directly at Trayvon, questioning his consistency in supporting his child. His voice softens. He insists he's never walked away. Jasmine rolls her eyes, and the clash becomes personal. All right, guys, this is the kind of emotional explosion that defines a case. The judge keeps her composure, but her words sting. This court doesn't deal in stories, it deals in proof. Suddenly, the power shifts. Trayvon realizes evidence speaks louder than excuses.
Is money going back to the state for the coverage for the child? Does that change whether or not you agree with that medical at $60 per month?
Yes, sir.
So now you do agree to the medical at $60 per month? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. I believe that is the extent of the questions I have for you now. Currently, ma'am, at this time, Your Honor, I'd like to call the father, Mr. Hoskins.
Hold on, Mr. Williams. What about child support?
I'm currently messaging the person that prepped the case to get the child support amount because I don't have it currently. I was going to revisit that after I question the father and get the agreement, Your Honor, if that's okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, can I get you to state your full name for the record?
Trayvon Marquise Hoskins.
Thank you, sir. And can you give me the names and age of the child we're here for today?
Kimani Dior Murray. He's going to be 1 year old. Birthday December 29th, 2023.
Thank you so much, sir. And just to confirm, you aren't seeking DNA in this case. Is that correct?
No, I'm not seeking DNA.
You're asking the court to establish you as the father of the child in today's case. Is that correct?
Correct.
Thank you, sir. Now, did you hear those agreements it was a little bit earlier, so it's been a minute, but did you hear the agreements I previously read out into the record?
Yes.
Are those still the agreements between yourself and the other party?
Correct. To have the name hyphenated.
Hold on. That wasn't agreed to. That was contested. I'm just saying the agreed portion. That was at the very beginning. Would you like me to read those to you again?
Courtroom falls silent as financial statements are discussed. The clerk flips through pages, and Jasmine's confidence grows. The judge notes discrepancies, her tone cool but firm. You won't believe how fast emotions turn to strategy here. Every number, every date becomes ammunition. Trayvon fidgets. The pressure mounts. It's no longer just about support, it's about credibility. And when the judge says, "I'll decide what's fair, not what's convenient," it lands like a verdict. The tension doesn't fade, it deepens.
Yes. Could you go over that again?
No problem, sir. The parties are in agreed that you are to be established as the father of Kamani, born December 29, 2023. Parties are in agreement there's been family violence in the past 2 years. Parties are both requesting a non-disclosure of their address. Parties are in agreement for there not to be a geographic restriction. Parties agree you have one other minor biological child. Parties agree that the mother is currently working at a temp agency and accepts jobs as they come. As far as the child support and retro, y'all attempted to agree that there be none of that, but judge has already employed that he's going to order something on the child support piece. So you can agree or disagree there, but we're going to continue as follow. And court costs are billed to the non-custodial parent. Those are the extent of the agreements as I have them. The ones that I've read out, are those still your agreements right now, Mr. Hoskins?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe those agreements are in the best interest of your child?
Yes, sir.
And are you asking the court to accept those agreements?
Correct.
Thank you. Now let's move on to the contested issues. And as I set this up before with Ms. Locke, I'll break them down to you at the beginning. There's an issue with the name change, conservatorship, medical support, and possession and access. So we'll start with the easier of the things I think now, which is the name change. You heard the mother's testimony that she will be requesting the name be hyphenated Murray Hoskins. Is that what you're requesting the last name to be as well? Or what would you like the last name to be changed to, sir?
That's correct. I agree.
You're in agreement for Murray Hoskins?
Now the judge digs deeper into parenting duties. Who buys clothes? Who handles school costs? Jasmine's voice trembles, but she stands tall. Traven counters with calm precision, saying he's been there all along. The judge nods but doesn't blink. She wants truth, not theater. All right, guys, this is where hearts and records collide. Each statement pulls the spotlight closer to the truth. The energy shifts again. Jasmine's emotional plea meets Traven's quiet defiance. This isn't just law. It's life playing out in real time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, as far as the possession, are you in agreement with giving the mother the standard possession order for over 100 miles?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Thank you so much. Now, as far as the exchange location, the mother is suggesting the Buc-ee's in Temple, Texas. Would you be in agreement for that to be the exchange location?
Is there any way that we can make it a little closer to Dallas? Because that would be requiring me driving majority of the way. I understand.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I understand that she may be under some type of travel restrictions at the time, but I work 2 jobs, so it's a little hard. But if that is the case, maybe I can't agree to the location.
Would you possibly be in agreement to meet at the Buc-ee's in Hillsboro at 165 State Highway 77 in Hillsboro, Texas?
Correct. Now,
hold on, Ms. Hawkins. Now, would you be requesting that your mother, Ms. Shanette Hoskins, be the person doing the pickups and drop-offs for the exchange?
correct.
So that is your request as far as the actual exchange location?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Now I want to move on to the actual medical support. The child is currently...
Emotions spill over. Jasmine admits she's tired of being the one left to explain things to their child. Traven lowers his head. That hit him hard. The judge's tone softens for the first time. Parenting, she says, isn't about who wins, it's about who shows up. You can hear the gallery sigh. Everyone knows that line will stick. The documentary energy peaks here, tears meet truth, and both sides finally realize what's truly at stake.
Covered, it seems, but it looks as though you would like to have the child put on your insurance. Is that correct?
Correct. I would like to place Kimani under TRICARE through the military. And
TRICARE through the military?
Yes, sir.
And how much would that cost you monthly through the military?
Right around, I'm not sure because it's a benefit, so I would have to look into it.
Okay. But do you believe it'll be less than what we're asking you to pay for as far as the Medicaid?
Correct.
Now, what is your response to the mother's testimony that all of the doctors and the medicines and all that have already been cleared through the coverage she has right now? What is your response to that as far as switching to yours from what she currently has?
It would just I would have more access to getting health care where I live, just because the Medicaid plan that he is on is only available in the county that she lives in, and I don't live in.
Okay. Now, is it possible for you to find the cost of that through TRICARE for us briefly? Do you have no time to possibly find what that's going to cost you?
Correct.
We need the actual cost.
Yes, sir. Averaging cost for a minor is right around $74.94 per month, including all co-pays and prescriptions.
So $74.94 will be the cost for you through TRICARE.
As the debate continues, the judge calls for evidence of past payments. Traven produces receipts. Jasmine shakes her head in disbelief. The judge's expression is unreadable, and that's what makes it powerful. All right, guys, you can feel the pressure in every second. It's not just who's right, it's who's real. She scans the documents, pauses, and says quietly, "Consistency is care." That line hits harder than any gavel strike. The atmosphere turns cold. Judgment is near.